Well, it's that time of year when families across the DMV are on pins and needles waiting for college acceptance letters and bracing for the tuition bills that come with them. The cost of college is skyrocketing to never before seen levels. So Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Flagg dug into the numbers to find out why millions of American families say college is less affordable than it has ever been.
Type in college acceptance on YouTube and you see what hope looks like in 2026.
I got it!
For 17-year-old Whitman student Olivia Pizarro, it was the University of Colorado Boulder that set off the celebration. Olivia applied to 12 schools, wrote 35 essays. But now comes the hard part for her parents, figuring out how to pay for college.
I wonder if money was ever a part of the conversation about where Olivia was going to ultimately go to college.
I mean, definitely. I think when I first started working with my college counselor, one of the first things we talked about was like, how much money are your parents willing to pay for this, knowing you have a younger sister too? And it definitely crossed out some schools.
Unfortunately, I wasn't wise enough to start saving when she was born, which to all parents that listen to this interview, please do that for yourself. Be kind, set aside a little bit every month.
Department of Education data shows average tuition at public universities skyrocketed 101% since 1996. Private schools are up 74%, and the toll is staggering. $1.6 trillion in outstanding federal student loans, 43 million borrowers, an average of $39,000 in loans apiece, and it's been growing for decades.
To understand how we got here, experts point to Pell Grants. Those are federal grants for low-income students. And back in the 1970s, a maximum Pell Grant would cover 75% of a student's college tuition. But these days, less than 30%.
The affordability of college doesn't exist in a vacuum. People are feeling squeezed by their healthcare costs, their grocery costs, their utilities costs.
Julie Margetta Morgan runs the Century Foundation here in the district.
The cost of college is simply too high.
And last summer, she testified before Congress, arguing the government needs to do more.
I think we need a reinvigorated federal role in higher education.
You can't actually buy lower tuition by increasing some other revenue source for the college.
But Andrew Gillen of the Libertarian Cato Institute says additional government money isn't the answer.
These schools are stuck in this arms race. They need to spend more money so that they can appear to be better than all their competitor colleges.
For Olivia, the financial reality likely means graduating with debt.
How do you process that? Do you think about it?
I mean, yes, it's definitely been a thought in my mind of kind of like, okay, after I finish, I have all these debts going into the real world. What am I going to do?
A question that got more complicated the day after our interview.
Let me just log in.
When she opened a message from the University of Michigan, one of the top-ranked public universities in the country.
Here is my letter of acceptance. This is an amazing opportunity. I couldn't be more excited. And I'm just like, how can I say no now?
There's the confetti.
The confetti.
Mom says there's only one reason they'd say no: if they can't afford it. At more than $84,000 a year, Michigan's listed price is $20,000 more per year than the University of Colorado. And that has Mom asking if prestige is worth the price.
For other families, I'm sure it's a black and white around finance. We're in that gray middle area where finance is obviously an issue, but it's not the only issue.
I'm so happy for you!
Leaving the Pizarros.
Oh my gosh, I just got into Michigan.
With 2 celebrations and one very difficult decision ahead. Eric Flagg, WUSA 9.
Eye-opening report there. So what should families do? Well, experts say be strategic. First, ignore the sticker price. Run the net price calculators on every school's website to see what you will actually pay after financial aid. And second, match your debt to your major. A nursing degree with $60,000 in loans, manageable because nurses are in high demand. And for those whose kids aren't ready for college just yet, start saving now. Even small amounts add up over time.